what's up cycling fanatics? Welcome back to another Q&A. Today I'm talking about long-fingered gloves or short-fingered gloves. I got back earlier this week from Los Angeles and I had the most amazing ride up there in Sequoia National Park.
Wow. This is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I went out there with a teammate, Evan. We've been riding for 2 days. Absolutely sick. I've got those videos coming up pretty soon. For the rest, pretty much busy around the house. Daisy is really pregnant. She's about to explode. Alright. So I just got back from the ride. Besides doing a little Q&A, I'm also going to give you an update after the move. We've been pretty busy at the house, but it's not finished yet. So the sound is still pretty hollow because there's no furniture. There's not a lot of furniture. We're still waiting on the couch, waiting on some new stuff, so that's gonna get done. I've got a whole pile of boxes that I'm gonna unpack because I got some stuff sent to me. And I'm gonna start with the first baby daddy gift that I got. Check this out. Big box from the one and only SIROKO. Check it out. SIROKO sent me a box with baby stuff. They've got a kids line. So right in here there is ta-da! Kids sweaters. Another one. I think the baby needs to grow a little bit before he fits this.
Yeah. I hope it doesn't come out like this big.
That's not all. They also send me miniature glasses. Miniature glasses of the ones that I got. Pretty cool. 2 of those. So awesome, SIROKO. Thanks for taking care of me. That's not the only thing they sent because they've also sent me some new stuff for myself, like the glasses I was wearing today on the bike, and new pair of shades for off the bike, and another pair of shades for off the bike. If you want to buy some cool SIROKO glasses with some discount, check out the description down below because I always have the best discount on my code, so check it out. Let's start with some questions while I unpack the rest of the boxes.
What are your top 3 goals for 2018 from Richard Chavez?
Top 3 goals for 2018. Well, I started off with not knowing what was going to happen because I moved to this higher category in the Netherlands, to the elite. So the first goal actually was to finish some races. I talked to the guy that trained me during the winter, Jim, and he told me like, well, we're gonna see if you can finish some races and then we're gonna worry about sprinting and all that stuff. So first idea was to finish races, but it went pretty well, pretty good. So right now the goal was probably is gonna be to win one. Besides that, racing wise, there's no goals. Personal level, there's a baby coming, so the goal is to have a healthy baby. First package is open, and this is, there's no Anchor Technology. Alright, this is from Anchor Technology, Soundcore, some earplugs. Thank you, Sweatguard earplugs from Anchor. I'm gonna try these. I hope these stay in my ear, because the last ones I got were not.
Have you ever participated in a fixed gear criterion race?
No, I have not raced any fixed gear races. I have ridden a fixie on the road. I've got a fixed gear back home, and I've done some fixed gear riding on the track a long time ago, but that was for training, nothing in races. And I'm not planning to, because you can't focus on too many different things. So, and I've got a lot of stuff to focus on. So, no fixed gear races for me.
How do you pronounce your last name in Dutch?
My last name is pronounced as Verkuijl. V-E-R-K-U-I-J-L. So the U-I is a U, and U-I-J is the same. Verkuijl. Hey, deze is best wel goed. First impression, Pretty good.
How to train for a time trial?
How to train for a time trial. Most time trials are pretty short. Most time trials are less than an hour. So you'll need to train on a very high intensity, train above your threshold, do a lot of intervals above your threshold, and you need to train specifically for a specific length. So let's say this time trial is 30 kilometers, it's gonna take you, I don't know, 40 minutes. You're gonna do, let's say, 4 sets of 10 minutes, then 2 sets of 20 minutes, and then after you progress, a couple weeks later, you can do training of 1 set of 40 minutes, so you're actually ready for the time trial. And the amount of power you're gonna produce in those 40 minutes is gonna be higher than your FTP. So let's say your FTP is 300, then maybe you can do 320 or 330 watts. That's all on you to find out. But try to working towards the time trial, try to decrease the amount of intervals and increase the length, so you actually get used to the thing you're gonna do on the race.
How do you like the POC ventral compared to the gyro sits?
This is the POC ventral. And this is the gyro synth. I like them both. I think they're very similar. They're very similar. They feel about the same. They've got the same type of restraining. They've got the same type of latch around your chin. They're about the same weight. They're both black. This one might look a little bit smaller on the top, but a little wide on the sides. This one looks a bit bigger on the top, less wide. I don't know. I guess it's just personal preference. They're both good helmets. What freaking gears do you use in crits above 45 kilometers an hour? Do you use 53, 15, 16, 17 or 18? And do you sprint on 53, 12 or 52, 11? What's your advice? Dude, my advice is just to go ride and find a gear that feels good. I never look down to see in what gear my bike is. I just ride. If I feel the gear is too high, I shift down. If I feel the gear is too low, I shift up. So do whatever you think is good. And I ride on a cadence, I don't ride on a gear. So it depends on going uphill, downhill, fast, slow. My cadence is always, in crits, is always pretty high, but also that is personal. So if you are a guy with a low cadence, you should shift up more. My sprints are on a very high cadence, so I sprint with like 120, 130. Not everybody's capable of doing that. Not everybody can deliver power with a cadence of 130. So don't look at the gear, just go by feel. That's my advice.
During your BMX career, did you take false starts or the gate didn't open at all and you face planted?
Yes, that happens. Sometimes, and actually nowadays the gates are very sophisticated, very well built, and they hardly ever not drop. But what happens is that in the stands during a big race, there's people with horns, and they think it's funny to blow the horn just before the gate is supposed to drop, and everybody reacts on the sound like that. So everybody just goes, boom, 8 guys fall over the gate. That happens, that stuff happens. It happened to me too. Anyway, another package I got a while ago, and one of the questions that I get so many times, so I'm gonna combine these two, is why are you wearing full fingered gloves? And this question I get most from people in Holland, or I think Europe. I get the question on races, I get the question on YouTube, I get the question on Instagram, everything. And I've been racing gloves like this my whole life. These are my BMX gloves. Look how airy these are. It's filled with holes. I never get sweaty hands with these. No, that's a joke. But I'm used to racing these things with 40 degrees Celsius, 45 degrees Celsius. We always race with long fingered gloves. So I'm used to long fingers. When I wear short fingers like this, by the way, I got these from Grip Grab. Thank you for sending me a bunch of different gloves, because they send me TT gloves, some warm cold weather gloves, and then these long fingered gloves. And these are the ones that I wear during races in summer. And people think I'm wearing long, warm gloves, but these aren't warm. These are pretty much see-through. You see? You can see through. See-through gloves. These are so airy, so nice and ventilated that it actually just prevents your hand from getting sweaty. And that's what you want during races. That's what I want during races. When I wear gloves like this with the short fingers, it's annoying. It's annoying the crap out of me to have these little edges. I just don't want to wear short fingered gloves. So that's my answer to why I wear long fingered gloves. Because I don't like short fingered gloves.
When you start out training, how do you define a target for the year?
First get a goal. Get a goal, then set your target. So if you want to race a certain race, if you want to ride a certain ride, if you want to climb up a mountain in a certain time, that's your goal. Then you're going to decide what your training goals are going to be. Do you want to go fast? Do you want to go slow? Do you want to go long? Do you want to win? Do you want to stay on the bike for 10 days in a row? Whatever. Your goal is set to your capabilities right now. If you're super strong in certain points, do you need to increase your weaknesses or do you need to expand your strengths? It's not a very easy question. So very personal.
How many G-Shock watches do you have?
I have a lot. I always buy them on sale. So, you know, whenever I see a watch and I like him, I'm like, oh, I want a new watch. Alright, new package. Opening this package, this is from SunGod. SunGod is a sunglasses company and they've sent me a pair to check out and to try out. So I picked out a pair which is good for riding at night. Check it out. Clear glasses, because I don't have any clear glasses and sometimes I'm riding in the dark and I can't see because my shades are so dark. So right now I'm gonna check these out. SunGod. And they've been so nice to give me another pair of another lens, so I can change it and still be able to ride them in the sun. I'm gonna let you know what I think of these.
Is a full face helmet good for road biking?
Yeah, of course, super safe. Full face helmets, good for road biking. I never see them on a road bike, so I guess not, but you can always try and see for yourself. But
do you split prices with your teammates?
sometimes we do. I would say it depends on a couple things, but if everybody contributes to one teammate winning, then you should split the prize. If everybody wins prizes, then you can split it with everybody. Whoa, check this out. But if there's a couple guys just riding for experience and they don't, for example, they don't finish the race because they're not strong enough, then I don't know, maybe you should just split the prize with the guys that actually finish the race. If it's a criterium and everybody's riding for himself, then everybody is riding for himself. Check this out. Pongo London sent me a package of socks. This is pretty cool. All these different colors. We got pink for the girlfriend.
Yay!
Orange and yellow. White, black and white. Awesome. Thank you, Pongo. And for the rest, we are ready for the baby. It can come today, it could come tomorrow, it could come next week or the week after. The one thing with childbirth is you never know.
Or the week after that one after.
Well, I hope it comes pretty soon, because me and girlfriend, we're done with baby.
We are done with being pregnant.
We are done with being pregnant. Says the guy that has, like, it's such a hard job being pregnant. Anyway, guys, if you like my videos, give me a thumbs up. If you want to click right there for some tips and tricks about training, click right there for some race vlogs, because I've been racing a lot this season. And right here to subscribe. See ya! Kijk, het is weer een zooitje, joh. Ga jij dit opruimen?